This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. Continue to carry out the following instructions.
Are you ready?
The broadcast will quiet at this time for your safety.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. All television and radio stations in the United States will now cease their regular programming to carry this special message.
We'll do it live!
Hello, welcome to a special Saturday edition of JFM Studios Live. I am your host, JFM, along with my other buddies that you will see in the back. They're just hanging out there while I'm working. But yeah, it's so nice to be back doing live streams, and this time, for the very first time, I'm doing a traditional painting during a live stream. Usually I do digital, but my Cintiq is very sick, and I'm gonna get it fixed. Have to send it to somebody out of state, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I hope, or else digital art will just be blank, just like the screen you see now. Oh well. Without further ado, let's look at what I'm working on right now. There we have it. This is the painting I have so far. A very formal portrait of Donna Beneviento and her puppet Angie. And you may have guessed it, they are from the latest video game that came out around May of this year, Resident Evil Village. And I see you guys in the chat. Welcome everybody. Akigami-sama, Cat Tunes, Mr. Blank Mask. Thank you for joining. Hope you like it. Let's see if I can find any background music to play. And I'll be very careful, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't care. If something comes up, I'll just skip it. Let's start with something creepy. Alright, and hopefully you guys can hear me well. There we have it. Alright. Hello, Michael Huckle. Welcome to this special stream. Yeah, the chat is all the way in my computer monitor, so forgive me if I, don't look at you guys directly, or if I don't notice something in chat. I'd say sit back and relax, and if you're painting with me, that's fine too. I encourage people to work on art. Just sit back and listen and chill. I'm just painting, in the best of my ability, this realistic face. And in case you're wondering, this is oil paint. I haven't painted any oils since last year when I painted Scarlet. It's so much fun. I forgot how fun painting in oils is. It really is. Hello, True Alpha. Yes, I am back to streaming. From here on out, I'll try to make it every Friday night at the usual time. I didn't do a live stream last night because I was out with friends celebrating a late birthday you know, it's good to celebrate, birthdays on a weekend, rather than in the middle of the week, especially when you're working. So my friends made the right choice. Yeah, it has been a while. I am doing well. I mean, I don't know. It's not perfect right now because my Cintiq is broken. But, I do have a full-time job now, which I'm happy. I got my first paycheck yesterday. And before I left on Friday, my boss, gave us some somewhat good news. He's gonna raise the price of labor costs, which means more money for us. So I get 50 cents more in my salary. Hello, Positively More. Yes, Bob Ross style. I can't help it. Even if this painting doesn't wind up to be super realistic, I still add my little stylistic flair to it. Nothing wrong with that. I just try to, as long as I'm doing my best, it's fine. I'm just painting for fun, This isn't for money. I'm just painting this beautiful woman just because, and I'm gonna hang it up in my apartment. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to skip this because YouTube doesn't like it. But I'll keep this though. It's beautiful. Beautiful instrumental of a great song. River, I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join. Fan Expo Dallas. Nice. You went to a convention. I haven't been to a convention in over a year. The Minicon doesn't count. The one that I sold at. I only sold like one or two books. I think it was just one book. It's better than nothing. Hello, Taco Corgis. Welcome. It's nice of you to join us. And you met Snake in the Box. Yeah, I kind of follow him. I follow him on Instagram, on the Instas, I think. my gosh, you can actually see me? I'm looking at the camera. Sheesh. I don't like it when I appear in these live streams. It ruins the immersion. Oops, I put too much. This is where an undo button comes in handy. But no. Traditional doesn't have that. Hello, Spooty Boy. It has been a while. I see you guys are talking about Halloween there. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the Halloween special. I mean, there were some ideas floating in my mind, but I'm like, okay, I don't know if my schedule will allow me to record a Halloween special. I don't know. How many of you guys would like a Halloween special? Gotta go with the Bob Ross adage, we don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. That is true. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents, especially when it comes to painting. Bob Ross. He is an awesome oil painter, and I just ruined this. I didn't ruin it. No, I didn't. It's a happy little accident. I'm just adding my own little flair to it. I am just going to, add some happy turpentine right under her eye. Layers. That's all I have to do. Just add layers. Or maybe I can work on the eyes last. No. She's gonna end up beautiful. You just wait. I'm gonna post it on Instagram and everybody's gonna like it. Well, at the very least it'll gain 50 likes. But nowadays I'm not counting likes anymore, Now that I have a job, the pressure of being a full-time artist is off my shoulders. I feel liberated in a way. Now I can make art just for fun, for myself and for you guys. Hey, Prod Riot YT, welcome to the stream and thank you so much for calling this beautiful. And yes, Donna Beneviento is a very pretty character. Not like Angie over here. I'm gonna work on her next. And the details on her wedding dress will be fun. Just gotta be patient here. I am not gonna tell you guys my job. I'm not. I decided in the internet I am not gonna talk about my personal life that much. I am not gonna tell you guys where I work or what I do. But it's a full-time job. Hello, John Coolis. Welcome to this special stream. I would have streamed last night, but I had other plans. I apologize for not letting you guys know. I'll give you guys a heads up. Wow, Taco Corgis, that is an awesome idea for fan art. I welcome it. If you guys want to submit Halloween themed fan art, that would be awesome. Of course, I love fan art for any season, but for Halloween themed, heck yeah. Maybe I should host a fan art contest, but I don't know. Another fan art contest is almost ending. You remember the fan art contest I announced like months ago about a Jeff and Taylor quickie? Yeah, that's almost up. But I haven't had a lot of submissions, so I guess I'll still add them in the book, but they won't serve their, I don't know, certain purpose. I don't know. It all depends. I have not seen the new Hawkeye trailer, no. But if it looks promising, it looks promising. I am kind of out of the loop when it comes to the MCU because, one, I don't have Disney Plus. And two, I've been, I took in a lot of Marvel content last year. I need a break. I had a lovely dream last night, or should I say this morning, but I forgot what it was about. Oh man, I love this music. It makes me want to dress up like a woman. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying because this song played during Final Fantasy VII Remake when Cloud was dolled up to look like a girl. It's a hilarious scene. I did dress up as a girl for Halloween, and that was not comfortable. I remember I asked my mom to help me put on some makeup, and that took a long time. It's super tedious. I do not have the patience for that. I don't get how girls do it. And drag queens. Don't know how they do it too. But hey, I support them. Like RuPaul's Drag Race, all those drag queens. In fact, a friend of mine, David Zuckerman, his brother, competed in RuPaul's Drag Race. And it's kind of funny how I went to school with somebody that participated in RuPaul's Drag Race. That is awesome. Ah, I see you are painting along with me. Not the same painting, but you're doing art. You're making art along with me. And that's the best way to enjoy these streams. Kind of wish Paranormiac was here, or Creative Clown, and because she loves this character. Nice, working with watercolor. That's awesome. I painted a little bit of watercolor last year. It's fun. Was it watercolor or just acrylic? Yeah, I think it was just... I think I painted a little bit of watercolor, yeah. You know, I need more practice with it. So I admire anyone who does watercolor. Hold on. I think I missed it. John Coolis, you asked. I feel like you might have known some of the older Nickelodeon shows from the early 90s, like Hey Dude and Salute Your Shorts. Is that true? Yes, I do know them, and I've seen a few episodes of Hey Dude and Salute Your Shorts. Very, very strange sitcoms. I don't know if you call them sitcoms. They're not sitcoms. They're just live action shows. That, along with Space Cases, and what else? The Adventures of Pete and Pete was another show from Nickelodeon. That's a strange show too. I mean, I don't say it's particularly funny. It's definitely not, one of those traditional sitcoms. No, it has a somewhat melancholy feel to it, but it's still silly and out there. I would like to revisit that show again. But let's add some contrast here. Can you guys see that? I wonder if I have to lower the thing. Nope. I guess this is the lowest it can go. Okay, hold on. There. Hopefully that will work. Hello, the one Grapey. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I am painting. And it's fun. I'm just doing some layering here. It's gotta look a bit ugly in order to make it pretty. But this painting is gonna take me a while though. I started this painting a couple months ago, really. Then I took a break from it. Now I'm getting back to it. Oh, hey, Creature Galore, welcome to the stream. Somewhat late. I wouldn't say you're late. It's okay. There's still plenty of time. This is quite refreshing, though, to actually paint something traditional during a stream. My handy-dandy webcam. I mean, I have thought about this for a while, but, you know, the digital stuff it was just overwhelming. There was a lot more, stuff to do with my digital art. Ah, thank you so much. Yes, I imagine it's late around in the UK. It's alright if you don't stay for long, you know. It's totally fine. So yeah, I guess I should talk about more detail about my Cintiq. I took it apart this morning, and to see what's up with it, to see what I can do, and I looked up some YouTube tutorials on how to fix it. And I'm like, okay, this is challenging. Looks like I'm gonna have to, borrow a soldering iron and buy some new parts, because I have to replace some chips, and that means I have to, heat it up, remove it with some tweezers, and use a soldering iron and junk. But when I was like getting it ready, just removing the motherboard, I broke off a piece, and that's when I realized I effed up, and this is way beyond my field of knowledge. So I actually called up the guy who was in that YouTube video I saw. I emailed him, and then I called him. You know, he said he'll fix whatever's on the motherboard. So all I have to do is send him that small piece, which is like yay big. And so I have it ready in a package. All I have left is to wait for him to tell me his address, so I can send it to him, and he'll fix it up for me. And hopefully that will work. I mean, if I can't do it, might as well have a professional, work on it. He has the tools, he has the parts. Although a little part of me does feel silly and dumb for actually breaking that part. And after I had my friend, drop off her soldering iron for me, it's like I borrowed that thing for no reason. She's gonna be upset with me. Well, not really, but I mean, it's just a soldering iron. I'll return it. It's not like I threw it away or broke it. Nah, it's still sitting safely in my kitchen counter. Yeah, it's best not to fix things by yourself. Oh, that's why I'm terrible with teardowns when it comes to, tearing down vehicles. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how these cars work. I don't know how they put all this stuff together. They were put together by machines. What am I gonna do? Well, it's not too late to learn, but I would like to get better with teardowns when it comes to vehicles and computer parts. Oh, hello, Princess of Balance. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I am just doing a traditional painting during this stream because my Cintiq is out of commission for now. So I'm just focusing on this. I have my other Cintiq, which is a small one, but it has problems of its own. But I'll try to be patient with it. I think there's something up with the backlight on that too. But hey, if the man doesn't fix it, or if I still have the same problem, then I might have to buy a brand new tablet. A different brand, because Wacom, it's pretty expensive, And most of the time, things are more expensive because of the name rather than the quality. Nice. It's cool that your girlfriend knows auto mechanics. Oh, yeah. But there's a lot of dangerous stuff when it comes to working with cars and whatnot. The chemicals, the tools too. That's why you got to be very careful. Angel FG, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before, but welcome. Ah, yes, Creature Galore, you're terrible at just fixing things, and I feel dumb about it too, so I just asked my dad, who has a lot of knowledge to fix things. You know, right there, that's the smart way to do it. I mean, I tried to go to an expert first here in town, but they didn't know how to fix it, so I'm like, okay, alright. I try to be a badass like Thanos, and I'm like, fine, I'll do it myself. But nope. Thanos, I am not. Even if I was, I would not go. I would fail at getting even one Infinity Stone. Even if it's within my reach, I just flub it up somehow. Hold on, I think I missed something. John Coolis, I like Salute Your Shorts better. Had the more likable characters. This song. I love this song. Or this track. Whatever it is. It's from a Super Nintendo game. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. One of my favorite games to rent over and over again in Blockbuster. This game was the shit when I was like 7 years old. Have any of you guys had a special game when you were a kid that you just was, that you were obsessed over? Either you rent it in Blockbuster over and over again, or if you're younger than me, just basically you're a game that you were obsessed with. I mean, I was a Power Ranger fanboy when I was a kid, so naturally I would love this game. Ah, yes, Creature Galore. I screw up simple things too. It's alright. You're not alone in that. But, like the late Bob Ross would say, we don't make mistakes, just happy accidents. And me breaking off that piece was a happy accident. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have had a nice conversation with a man I just saw on YouTube. It's almost like I was talking to a celebrity. Kinda. Plus, I gotta learn to take the good with this experience. I now know what the inside of a Wacom Cintiq looks like, or at least the inside of my Cintiq. Different models, but it looks very interesting. And I have learned a lot about motherboards. Hey, OMN Art, welcome to the stream. Yes, it is a traditional art stream. For the first time ever. Oh, well, why thank you, Mr. Blank Mask. Oh my gosh, it's GGHNGGN Comics. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Creature Galore, thank you so much for calling me a celebrity. But I am anything but. I am just a normal guy. But I can understand where you're coming from. Yes. Resident Evil Village is a great game, and yes, Donna's um, portion of the game, it legitimately creeped me out more than any Resident Evil game. The developers did an amazing job with the horror aspect. You know, this is actually very fun to paint something traditional during a stream. I don't have to worry about technical mumbo jumbo. Even though I am better at it. I am better at digital than I am with traditional, but still, this is fun. Art is supposed to be fun. You know, when it comes to traditional art, there's one medium that I would love to learn, and that's airbrush. I guess when I make more money, I'll see if I can buy a airbrush kit and a little mini air compressor, and I'll start out with the basics. You know, maybe spray some water-based paint. That would be cool if I actually learned how to do airbrush stuff. And if I practice more and more, I can actually paint on, make some art on people's vehicles. Oh hey, TD Camper, welcome to the stream. That is true. I could become a celebrity. So if talking special games, mostly wrestling games. But besides that, I've enjoyed non-wrestling games like Disney's Incredibles and Cars game. I'm sure The Incredibles was a fun game. I've seen a Cars game. In fact, I think my nephew played his little Pixar Cars game on my PlayStation. And I'm like, okay, you can play that wimpy game. But at least he gave me some trophies. Some trophies to my PlayStation collection. On a game I haven't played. Nor do I want to play. Yes, that's child labor done right. You know? Make them play a fun game and, you know, you get the benefits from it. PS2. Man. You know, talking about the PS2, I had some fond memories with that system, like Final Fantasy X, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. My gosh, that was an awesome game. One of the best wrestling games ever. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. That was a highlight of my 8th grade year. More, you didn't get SmackDown Here Comes the Pain? Well, you should play it if you have the chance. You know, if you have a PS2. You know, I know it's very unlikely, but they should remake that game. Actually, no, it is unlikely because it has, Chris Benoit in it. Unless they just delete him. Not add him in there at all. Okay, how about this? How about they make a new wrestling game with the same gameplay as Here Comes the Pain, only with today's graphics and wrestlers, you know? That'll be a good trade-off. Oh yes, this stream is sponsored by Pepsi. If you didn't know, Pepsi's the, brand of the Holy Grail, so it's not my fault that I am drinking the brand that God chose. That's why Pepsi's better than Coke, because God made it that way. Hey JFM, do you still want to come up with happy drawing? Happy drawing? Well, yeah, I mean, I do like to draw some happy stuff. I like to balance some things here and there. AEW is doing a console game with the gameplay being a mix of Here Comes the Pain and WWF No Mercy. If that's true, I'm gonna have to get it. that may be the best decision AEW could make. Oh, man, art. Well, thank you so much. The shading and the rendering of the artwork. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's not gonna be perfect, of course, but I'm adding my own flair to it, and that's all I can do. You know? I'm doing my best. That's all anybody could ask for. Plus, I'm having fun with it. It's gonna look awesome. The old joke of Pepsi, yep. It was from a conversation in last night's dinner. I thought that was funny. Oh, Mr. Sideburns, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for my fine painting skills. If you excuse me for a moment, I'm going to pick up my phone because I want to take a picture. I like to take pictures of my process, step-by-step process. All right, Creature Galore, have a good night's sleep. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I wish you a good night's sleep. Have some vivid dreams, especially with my characters. All right. Have a good night. Well, guys, I just got an email from the guy. Gave me his address. Okay. He'll see what he can do. He says it'll probably be a 2 to 3 week turnaround. Oh boy. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna have to deal with my little Cintiq then. But hey, any help is still help. Gotta thank him. Alright, let me take a picture. Hey, at least the phone recognizes the face. That means I'm doing some good. Hey, Neek the Geek, welcome to the stream. And thank you so much for liking this. It does look pretty fantastic. I'm just messaging somebody. We should paint more. Your coloring and use of shading is on point. Nice, yeah. Thank you so much. I should paint more. Problem is getting the right materials. Yeah, definitely. I would like to paint some more traditionally. I'm also going to see if I can blend these, these detailed patterns a little bit. I'm going to have to wait a few days for the oil to dry a bit, and then I can just use this brush here and a dry brush and blend things a bit. It helps. That way the details on her little veil, I guess, it's not so harsh. Alright, I got it one up. Who's trying to message me? Oh, nobody. Nice, it'll be 59 degrees tomorrow. Awesome. Love that. Whoops. Love that cool climate. This is my favorite time of the year. Unfortunately, this is when the bees get kind of crazy. Oh man, I gotta tell you a story. Yesterday during work, I was gonna enter my boss's building or something, and I was outside, but there was a yellow jacket just hanging on the doorknob. So I was just standing there, looking at it, waiting for it to fly away, but it just wouldn't fly away. It just kept crawling on the stupid door handle like a punk ass bitch, like all yellow jackets are. So I'm like, go away, come on, go away. My boss might be looking at me right now. Please go away. So it took like 30 seconds or something, but it did fly away, and I quickly got in the building. Thankfully, no one noticed. I don't mess around with bees, man. Spiders, sure. I'm not too scared of them. Beetles, whatever. Butterflies, beautiful. But when it comes to yellow jackets, wasps, hornets, honeybees are fine. They're very important to the environment, but yellow jackets, they are awful. Awful creatures that serve no purpose but food chain stuff. They just want to cause chaos. Let's build a nest where it's inconvenient for people, and we can bother them. They just build a nest just because. Just because they can. We're gonna pretend we're bees, but not make honey or pollinate flowers. But we're gonna sting just like them, only we don't die when we sting. Seriously, evolution has they made a wrong turn when it comes to yellow jackets. I'll tell you what. There's an acronym. WHY. WHY stands for wasps, hornets, yellow jackets. As in, why do they exist? It's stupid. Just gotta wait a couple more months. Actually, just one more month and they all die. Or at least they hibernate. Leave me alone. Let's skip this. I'm not in the mood for some rap. There we go. How long do I think this painting will take? I have no idea. I started in July, but I took a break from it, like 2 months, and then I'm just here continuing it. I say if I work on it every day, I could probably get it done probably in a week, maybe. I'm just playing it by ear. It also depends how detailed I want to go. But it is looking nice so far. I'm liking the direction it's going. I didn't get a chance to talk about Donna herself. While everybody is like simping over Lady Dimitrescu, I'm here, just loving her look. I'm loving Donna more than Dimitrescu. Everybody says, they want a they want a dominant mommy, but that's not me. I'm not the type of guy that goes, "Oh my gosh, step on me, please." No, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of person. I'm not. One, being stepped on hurts. I don't want to be stepped on. I want a tender lover. And I think Donna is a tender lover. I mean, here she is on the iPad. That's the kind of face I'm attracted to. She is hot. When I saw her painting, I'm like, oh my gosh. But, I think in the canon, in the actual story, she does not actually look like this. I mean, she's covered up, but at the same time, she is also covering a hideous scar on her eye, which is actually mutated into like a parasite, and it's like, okay. Yeah, right there, it's not so nice. But before the mutation, or before the scar, she's, she looks bad. I mean, bad is in a good way, the slang bad. I see you guys in the chat. Congratulations on working on your own manga and comics. I am proud of you guys. For real. Making your own manga and comics is not easy. And you guys have the tenacity to do it. That's like awesome. I would know. Working on comics is hard. I can't believe I want to do another one. what do you think about Nickelodeon All Star Brawl? Or is it the first time hearing it? Oh, I've heard of it. I've seen screenshots and everything. I think it's awesome. I think if they make it just like Smash Brothers Ultimate, that'll be the most hilarious thing. You gotta add a lot of Nickelodeon characters too. I'm just upset you don't get to control as any of the Rugrat babies. I want Nigel Thornberry to beat up Tommy Pickles as a baby. That would be awesome. Although kind of sad because in the Rugrats, Go Wild movie, Tommy did kind of look up after. He looked up to Nigel Thornberry. That's just funny. But he called him Nigel Strawberry, which is cute. Oh, hey guys, if you haven't already, please like this stream. It will help me battle against YouTube's terrible algorithm. Thank you, Orman. Have I started writing Demon City? I have not. When it comes to my other projects, I still have to figure out their plots. I mean, I remember when I was in high school, I would write down their plot, no problem. This is what happens. I'm not going to change my mind. That is until I got older and thought about plot holes and what the critics might say. So I got to be more selective on what I write. So that's why I haven't wrote anything on any of my other comics. I'll let this song play, why not? It's Jane and Jeff's love song, so hey. Yes, the Demon City series, or book, there's going to be various monsters and mutations. Nice. More than one comic series of your writing you want to be creator owned? That's the best way to go. Creator owned comics. Now, work on the dress later. Boy, man, that does sound like a pretty cool story. Simple romance drama where the main character meets a girl that looks exactly like his OC in his own comic. The story just goes on from there. That is awesome. An awesome premise. I'd read it. I'm a sucker for romance. That's the last I'll do on Angie, I think. I mean, there's still plenty of time left in this stream. I think I'll go back to Donna's face. Uh, la 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 la. So, I think the Tokyo Game Show is coming on. And I can't wait because I've heard some rumors about what Square Enix is going to show. Like, I'm really hoping they show off, or they announce part 2 of FF7 remake. And I know it's a stretch, it's just a rumor, but I really, really hope they announce Final Fantasy IX remake, because that would be amazing. I would love that. A remake of my favorite game of all time. Thank you so much, Princess of Balance. Oh, you instantly thought of me when you heard that rumor. Yes, I love FF9, but man, how awesome would it be if it's true? If it's true, and there's an actual trailer of it, I might record myself doing a reaction. I'm not known for reactions, but if when it comes to things I'm passionate about, like I'm genuinely excited for, I'll do it. Bailey 10, welcome to the stream, and you've been subbed for at least a decade? That's awesome. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm still on YouTube doing this, and I'm having fun. Can't imagine leaving YouTube ever. This is what I do, you know. Boy, I tell you what, makeup is so hard. Turn off auto screen lock. Well, let's see. There we go. Thank you. I keep forgetting about that because you know, sometimes I leave my iPad on when I don't realize it. So Forgetting about that. Panther Assad, welcome to the stream. Yep. Well, thank you, Bailey. Even though Donna looks like a totally different person in my painting, it's fine. Realism is hard. Speaking of video game trailers and whatnot, I am so excited and hyped for Spider-Man 2. Insomniac Spider-Man 2. That is the reveal I've been waiting for since last year when I played the game for the first time, Spider-Man. It's gonna have Venom in it. I mean, come on, who doesn't like Venom? I'm just wondering how they'll do the whole symbiote thing in this story. Like, I have my suspicions where the symbiote comes from, but I'm just wondering who Venom is. Would it be Eddie Brock again? I mean, it has to be. He is the Venom.
That will grab you. Talking about the space between buses, the middle of fit, riding the line, down the type of hustle. I used to Motorola flex muscle, sack full of Bonnie Green on the payphone cussing. Spanish Harlem, bred and born, ahead of the form. I'm dead in the norm, love the city till I'm dead and gone torn. Between parks and rivers and rap songs, latch on to that New York shit and buckle your straps on, Yankee caps on. We like the Mets too, but watch out for them Jersey rocking cats. They might arrest you. We get the stress too. That's just the daily. Fucking with them suckers is treating you unfairly, really. David Dinkins never rock fishnets. What up with Rowdy Red-Nosed reindeers with wristlets? This guy's handcuffs. Bob said get up, stand up. And if you from New York, then throw your hands up. Come on. You can't duck a city that don't sleep. Big bad bull style, leaving little Bo Peeps whole heat. Whole seats for the last car tenants. You can count sheep after we reach the city limits. Like real pros through the street. More than amazing, the constant state of rehabilitation. Build it, tear it down, build it up back again. Higher and harder, flyer and smaller. People sleep in the park. All those at ends make their periodic silent departure. And they get straight corporate into some sharp conflict. One of the less fortunate trip over tails of the dark marksmen. It ain't their fault, they only know what they're shown. Ignorance is disease and the pandemic is full blown. The school of hard knocks is academic. Though they graduate hard rocks and get up in it. Time to time end up winning. It's justifiable when survival's minute by minute in the back of their mind. Killing their brothers must feel like sinning, though, but does it really? When the only reason the guns is busted feeds a family of four and reads in God we trust. To see this, you don't need a ticket. The feature presentation is life locked within the city limits. I find the footholds in the firmament, gravel and granite. Watch the war wage on the front page, pulse of panic. I talk to the tower to test your tympanic. Outweigh the naysayers in this
So I forgot to ask, how's everybody's Saturday so far? Or how's everybody doing? My Saturday has been an experience. This is the only art-related thing I've done today. I really should continue with the commissions. I'm not going to open commissions next month. October 1st, they're closed. I'm sorry. I mean, I might make some exceptions for like clients who I know, but when it comes to this, like strangers and their weird stuff, I can't accept it. I gotta work on my comic, you know. Yes, TD Camper. I might make an exception for you because your stuff is fun to make, but I don't know. I gotta be more selective when it comes to like when people I barely know want to commission. I'm like, I have to say no, especially if I'm uncomfortable with their idea. Oh, it's been good for you so far? Well, that's good. Just be sure, if I were to accept your commission, just, please be patient with me. Because, I'm having computer problems and whatnot. I mean, I got the email from the guy saying that it might take him, 2 to 3 weeks to fix it. So. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to buy a new Cintiq or a new tablet. So of course my tablet decides to die out on me at this time. Angel FG, those are good shows. I'm not too crazy about Cat Dog, but yeah, those are good shows. And Back at the Barnyard, it was a fine movie. Hey, thank you, Brandon Powell. Thank you so much. Ah, yes, Back at the Barnyard does have a series, but I prefer the movie. Yes, tech issues, they are terrible. And they get you at the most inconvenient time. I'm just glad it didn't happen last year. I don't know what I would have done.
That feeling's gotta stay.
Alright, TD Camper, good luck with your cleaning, and I'll be done in around an hour or so. So happy cleaning. Goodbye. Matter of fact, let's take a very quick break. I'm gonna grab some water, and let's see if I get something out of the icebreaker cards. Alright, I'll be back soon. Okay, I am back. Alright. Well, let's pick something out of the icebreaker cards and get to know each other a bit more. Or you can get to know me a bit more. Let's choose out something from the red deck here. Red. No, I'm not going to answer that. Hold on. How about this? Here we go. What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years? Well, let's see. For me, I'm looking forward to actually working on my comic. At the very least part-time. I'd imagine in 10 years I would like to work on my comics and probably own my dad's body shop. That means I would have to move back to Fairbanks, but it also means that I have, responsibilities, and I can make a lot of money. And with the money I make with, owning a body shop, I can actually work on my stuff whenever I want. And I guess the most ideal schedule for me is work on my comics in the morning and then do my, auto body shop stuff in the afternoon, and then take the rest of the day off, just relaxing and whatnot. Hopefully I would be, married by that time. But yeah, that's how I see myself in 10 years. How about you guys? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I cut right through the wreckage and look onto the sunset. Eternity I'm flying. I can't live with regret. Can't fade, won't break. Live for tomorrow with all might. We'll fight on once again. Seeking out all the lies that I've been told. My tears leave me drowning. I'm moving on. You can't tell me how to be. Nothing else is stopping me. Frustrated, humiliated. It fuels me to cut the road I walk on. I cut right through the wreckage and look onto the sunset. Eternity I'm flying. I can't live with regret. Can't fade, won't break. Live for tomorrow with all might. We'll fight on once again.
Oh, I'm in art. You'd be happy if you would be doing something art related full time, and that you'd be happy with the way your life is at that point. Well, that is an awesome goal to have. Same with me, honestly, I guess the auto body shop, owning it is like I feel like that's doing something because, doing something for my dad, really. Because I guess it would be more appropriate if I were to, inherit it. I mean, our name is on the shop building. But before I do that, I gotta learn how to, operate it, own it. I mean, granted, just because I own it doesn't necessarily mean I don't have to know everything. I don't have to manage it. But it would be nice if I knew how to do all that stuff, like painting cars and doing body work. Actually help out. If I was there, I would help out the guys. I would be a leader, not a boss. That's just how I am. how do I feel about the My Hero Academia anime right now? I myself don't have a reference point of the manga, so I'm content with the anime, but I've seen many manga readers complain about it. Dude, I know the feeling of, I'm not too sure why people are complaining a lot. Like they were complaining a lot, around July, around that time, when the story arcs were switched. I understand the reason why the anime did that, for two reasons. They want to end this season with a bang, with a dreaded cliffhanger, a dramatic cliffhanger. So I understand that. The another reason they want to do the Endeavor arc before that because it'll help promote the movie and it will make sense, when people sit down and watch the movie. They know what's going on if they watch the anime. But honestly, I haven't seen the new episodes in weeks, which means I am missing out on the My Villain story arc. I'm sorry, I just got out of My Hero Academia. But I still love the anime though. When I have the time, I will binge watch all those episodes I've missed in English. So that'd be nice. But I'm not mad at it at all. From what I understand, they're going to tell the whole entire My Villain arc in those 6 episodes. And I think it's enough time. People were worried, oh man, it's not going to have... They're going to run out of time, it's not going to be enough. And they're silly predictions. People are so silly. Especially when they complain about stuff like that. Trivial stuff. Like, who cares? I don't know, I'm not the type of guy that complains a lot about what a story goes or something, because I respect the creator's decisions. Sure, there are some nitpicks that I would make, some changes here and there, but overall I won't make petitions or whatever. Fanboys and fangirls, they gotta calm down. It's like that one guy in DeviantArt that kind of griped that I was starting to watch my Attack on Titan. I mean, just because he didn't like it and he didn't like where the story was going, he was trying to convince me not to watch it or read it. And I'm like, well, if you don't like it, you don't like it, You can't convince me otherwise. Let me make my own judgment. Just like with my story, Jeff and Taylor, it's not for everybody. I know some people that read it and they don't like it. That's okay. But there are some criticisms that I just can't get. Like, JNT is not the most realistic comic, So I'm like, I want to tell these people just to suspend their disbelief, just for a moment. Yeah, that's dumb. There's been a big controversy about the Attack on Titan ending, and people are making death threats over it. I know, I've heard about that. And of course, don't tell me the ending because I have yet to read that manga. Actually, the manga should be out in the States next month. You know, the last volume, so I'm looking forward to that. And Donna's nose is messed up. I gotta smudge that and fix it.
When you were languishing in rooms I built to file you in.
Ooh, yes, the anime is returning
When sat down in funnel form and pulled you in.
in January.
I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in.
Makes sense. People would make death threats. Seems like everyone nowadays make death threats if a series doesn't end the way they want it to end. Entitled people, really. Yeah. It's true and sad. I wonder if people were like that, like decades ago, like before the internet.
When the ghost sleep plus the violence faces everything.
Like they would write angry fan letters, I'm sure. But I don't know.
When the gas runs out, just wreck it and you insure the thing. I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. But I can't sign out that you made the move. It has gone and gone to dogs. Lay down on the floor. For the right price, I can get everything.
Before the internet, still entitled. I've seen video proof in black and white of what our ancestors did, just in different mediums. Turns out the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yeah, humanity's been messed up since beginning. I mean, come on, look at what we've done. You know, burning people at the stake just because we suspect them of doing witchcraft. I mean, just because they float in the river like a duck or a piece of wood, we think they're witches. It's true. I bet there were protests or whatnot if a show ended in the wrong way. Granted, there were some weird endings to some shows, but it's like, who cares? I have no idea what the ending of Attack on Titan will entail. But just like other famous stories, not all of them have happy endings. I mean, look at Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet. Do you think Shakespeare had some freaking protesters some fangirls saying that, Romeo and Juliet should have been married and alive, not dead. How would you like to die, William Shakespeare? And that's why we don't hear from William Shakespeare today, because he's hiding from the fangirls. Wink. He has been ghosted from the internet. William Shakespeare, he's a hermit somewhere, so I respect the man. Hey JRR, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. This is the painting I'm working on, and it's looking good. Thank you. Hey TT Camper, welcome back. And yes, the painting is looking dapper indeed. I'm just working on Angie, just a little bit. I'm in script writing mode. I'm script writing right now. I've been drawing mode. Ugh, I've been in drawing mode for a bit too long, so it's a bit hard to readjust to writing. Bro, I know the feeling. I'm thinking about, writing some scripts, during my lunch break, but it's, it's pretty hard to sit down and think of something to write in just an hour. But, I can do it. I'm also planning out the basic storyline for my Endless Odyssey story, because I think it will be fun. A nice change of pace if I were to work on that along with Jeff and Taylor. I'll just work on it I'll dedicate 2 days to it. 2 days a week of Endless Odyssey. 2 or 3 days, yeah. And if I get the hang of it, I might add another comic project in there. But I gotta figure out the story. The details can come later, but I gotta figure out the characters and the plot. Because I keep changing my mind when it comes to Endless Odyssey, man. I should also think about the storyline of Malice Mansion and Demon City, because I know you really want to see that story. For a while, I was thinking about making it into a choose your own adventure comic, but I'm like, nah. Or maybe I'll make it into a light novel. I don't know. But at the same time, I'm not very good at writing. I'm not the most descriptive guy. I'm more of a show than tell. As much as I love J&T, it would be interesting to see you tell a different kind of story. Yes, and Endless Odyssey is a very different type of story from J&T, Has different rules and whatnot. Since it's set in a fantasy realm setting, I could do literally whatever I want. It's not even on Earth. It's a different planet, I guess. Different dimension. Different style of comedy, too. Basically, anything goes in Endless Odyssey, except for sex and nudity. I can add violence there, I can add a lot of scary stuff, and I can add a lot of silly stuff, and it will make sense. Is Endless Odyssey planned to be shorter than J&T? Yes, it is shorter. In fact, it's only 4 books long. And each book will contain roughly 20-25 chapters. But, no, chapters, mind you, they're not episodes. Chapters can be any length. Chapters can probably be 10 pages long or something. Maybe 20. But definitely not 50 or 60 pages. Nope. Also, it will be traditionally made. I want Endless Odyssey to be, penciled, inked, and colored with marker. And I'm like, yeah. I can add the speech bubbles digitally, probably, but I have to make a test panel to see how it looks. And I think I have an idea what to use for a test panel. It's non-canon, so it's gonna be fun. Alright. So there you have it. Oops, sorry. I tapped the tripod. Oh man, don't get emotional on me, computer. You just had to show this song. Man. I was thinking Demon City would be one book. Just think of it as a full-length movie, but in book form. Because I only have 15 main characters, and a majority of them will die, so... It would be cool if the bubbles were digital, but handwritten. Maybe trace over a font as a guideline? Maybe. I would have to... I was also thinking about finding a special font that looks handwritten. Of course, I won't use the same speech bubble font as J&T. It's going to be something different. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks with my test panel. I am the wind, I am the sun. One day we'll all have fun. And I'm the moon. That's night power. Werewolf power. Speaking of werewolves. Oh, he's not here. Okay. Just call me Sailor Moon, because I have the power of the moon by my side. Because if she's the wind, I am the moon. What am I talking about? This is what happens when I try to force humor. Alright, speaking of trilogies, do you ever see Netflix's Fear Street trilogy? I have not. Is it good? This is the same Fear Street that R.L. Stine made, right? If so, I'm going to have to check it out. Ah, yes, this song. Did you know it used to be Cassidy's theme? Because when I was a little kid, or not little, when I was like 10 or 11 years old, I would listen to this song, this track, and I would imagine, you know, Cassidy dancing to it, or, you know, playing it with their multiple instruments. Ah, you've never read the Fear Street book. Alright, well, neither have I. Yo, Akashik, welcome to the stream, my dude. Yep, I am working on a traditional painting this time, and I'm having fun with it. Right now, I'm just drawing in the share. This is how I do things with oil paints. I just draw them in like this, and then I fill in the details later. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in. I see Creative Clown. Oh my gosh. So nice to see you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, I love Donna. Now let me fill in this chair. I can add the details another day when it's all dry. As for the background, I'm thinking about doing like a stylized silhouette of her house. This is done in oil. Of course, when it comes to painting, I prefer acrylics because they are quick and easy and water-based. But there's something about oil that's like so relaxing. I like the smell too. So, Creative Clown and Akashik, how are you guys doing? It's a lovely Saturday night, or early Sunday morning, where you're from, probably. Ooh, nice. Nice to know that you are doing well. Procrastinating on homework also? Yeah, I know the feeling. I used to procrastinate. Oh no, Akashic! You filled with rage. Your clip studio file of the chapter of of your comic was working got corrupted. That's terrible, man. Tentacle problems. Same with me, you know. My Cintiq. You know, as you can see a little bit of it out back there. I have to send the motherboard to this guy who lives in Massachusetts, so he can probably fix it. And hopefully he does fix it. Oh, it doesn't help that I broke something from the thing. You probably see my Instagram story, but I don't know. I think that piece is not very important. But I think it just lights up the LED for the power switch or something. But still, it's not fun. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I think I saw your Facebook status saying that you're thinking about switching to a Mac. I can understand your rage. Ooh, we got 20 likes in the thing. Yeah. Will this piece be hung up on my wall? Yes, it will. Once it's done, I'm gonna hang it up. Man, you're a man with ambition. You're gonna buy that Mac. Well, I think I am done with the painting for now. I've worked on this for like 3 hours already. One, two, yeah, about 3 hours. So, if you guys want, if you have the time, if you can spare me your valuable time, let's look at some pictures that I'm working on. Just because my Cintiq was busted doesn't mean I can't show you some pictures on the internet on my computer. Thank you guys. Thank you for liking the painting. Yep. I hope I impressed you guys. I am not a one-trick pony. I think some of you guys knew already that I do this stuff. It all depends when I have the time, you know. Oh, right here. This was the little mock-up that I printed out. You know, if we can see it, it was originally going to be like this, the composition and everything. But I changed it to a more formal composition. But the sketch, I actually made this sketch of Lady Donna in my computer. Just very quick, and I think she looks good here. But you can see the background of the... You can see the house in the background, including the waterfall. And I know the freaking printer has these scan lines, so it's like whatever. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what we have here. See, I don't have anything real new to show you guys. Hold on, I could show you a little preview of episode 4. Let me open the 6 pages up. Pictures, Jeff and Taylor episodes, remake. Just gonna open these up and then I'm gonna open Clip Studio Paint so you guys can see. Alright, so if you're familiar with Party Time, you know, that old comic that I have in the website. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is page 1. Let me run down. Okay. The story begins with Jeff and Taylor sitting on the grass in front of Jeff's house, looking at the clouds. And then they were talking about Bobby Ambler, how they want to be, part of his posse. Page 2. Cindy comes in, drives home. She parks the car. She has a new dress. Looks like she's gonna go to a party, a wedding for a friend. So here's her with her dress. Maria's like admiring it. And so after Jeff hears that she's going to be at away at a wedding all night, he gets this devilish idea to have a party. A party for Bobby Ambler to impress him. Taylor's confused about it, but Jeff explains and he convinces Taylor that it's a good idea. Page 5. Next day at school. There's a little establishing shot. Cassidy hears about the party. She's excited for it. So she wants to come. Jeff says that she's not cool enough to be in the party. But she's like, that's a lie. I'm cooler than you, Jeffers. That's a fact. And then he's like, I remember, he says, I don't think so. You're gonna probably teach Bobby French swear words and talk about your homoerotic fanfics. And then she's like, what's wrong with that? Those are cool stuff. Jeff shows off his crappy invitation, which I'll design right here. And we see Bobby Ambler surrounded by a whole bunch of students. Here he is in his chair in the middle of the hallway. And he's showing off a fancy pencil grip from the late 90s. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I am done with this stream. I think I should eat a melatonin gummy and prepare to fall asleep. Have good dreams and start tomorrow brand new, Try to actually work on new digital art with my little tablet. It's going to cause me a little bit of problems, but I should get over it, It is the tablet, the monitor, not the software. So it's going to be annoying, but I can do it. Don't worry. All right, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Hope it calmed you down or something. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my company, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Yeah, thank you, Creative Clown. Thank you so much. Alright, TD Camper, OMN Art, Positively More, Akashik, Creative Clown, Akagami Sama, Angel FG, if you're still here. JJR, if you're JRR, if you're still here. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you later. In fact, I think the next stream will be on Friday for sure. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. JFM out. Goodbye.